After 6 months of medical leave, I finished treatment a week early and returned to campus, wanting to surprise my boyfriend Donald. But in the restroom, I accidentally overheard my best friend Moore bragging, "This bag is a limited edition, not like Corinna, carrying that fake around all day." And she keeps bragging about how her mom specially brought it back from Paris. 2 other girls sneered. I always thought Corinna wore designer clothes every day. Turns out this whole rich girl act is completely fake. She's been on medical leave for half a year, right? She probably got knocked up by some old guy who's keeping her. So gross. How does she still have the nerve to cling to Donald all the time? Moore, Donald choosing you as his girlfriend was the best decision ever. So my best friend had not only been spreading rumors about me behind my back, but she'd also stolen my boyfriend. 6 months ago, Moore had sworn to me, "Corinna, don't worry, I'll watch Donald 24/7 for you. I guarantee no woman will dare seduce him. If he cheats, I'll break his legs." During the hardest time in the hospital, Donald called me every day to comfort me. Moore also visited me every week with all sorts of weird little trinkets. "Corinna, doesn't this ugly doll look like Donald? Corinna, you have to get better soon." One was my boyfriend of many years. The other was my close best friend. We had even sworn to stick together for life, never abandoning each other. The memories were like nails, pinning me in place. The voices in the restroom gradually faded. They left one by one. The medication my doctor prescribed was still in a clear pill organizer. That was my supply for the past week. It rattled in my backpack as I moved to open the door. The doctor said I'd been getting angry much less lately. Both my manic episodes and bipolar disorder were developing in the right direction. I knew all of this was inseparable from Donald and Moore's involvement. My phone suddenly vibrated. Donald had sent me a message. "Corinna, I dreamed about you last night. Just thinking that you'll be discharged in a week makes me so happy." He'd also sent a photo of the plant I'd given him on his windowsill. He said, "Look, without you here, it stopped growing." The sycamore leaves outside were already yellow, though it had been spring when I was admitted. 6 months ago, Donald said he marked off a square on the calendar I'd given him every day, counting down to my discharge. Counting the days until we'd meet again was its own kind of romance. So I deliberately ended my treatment a week early, just to rush back to campus to celebrate Donald's birthday, to give him a birthday surprise. I hadn't told anyone. I knew his family had run into some problems recently. His dad's construction project had been suspended. He couldn't help but sigh when he called me, but he'd quickly catch himself and laugh, telling me about his daily life. "Corinna, you don't need to hear about all this depressing stuff. Getting better is what's most important." I'd bought him the latest gaming console he'd always wanted, but couldn't bring himself to buy. I'd wrapped it in beautiful starry paper and tied it with a ribbon. I'd even imagined his expression when he received it. He'd be stunned at first. Then those eyes that were always full of tenderness would crinkle as he ruffled my hair and said, "Corinna, why waste money on this? You know I'll love anything you give me." But the corners of his mouth would turn up. He'd be happy inside. I knew it all. I tried hard not to recall the conversation I'd just overheard, but the restroom lights were so bright. The marble countertop reflected a pale, ghastly light. I walked to the mirror and looked at myself. Pale face, dark eyes, hair cut short. I looked fragile, like a carefully maintained specimen. I took out my lipstick, wanting to make myself look healthier, but even my hands began to tremble. Right or wrong, I had to get answers. I took out my phone to distract myself until I scrolled to an ins post from a mutual friend. The location was a restaurant off campus. They were celebrating Donald's birthday together. On my way from campus to the restaurant, Moore sent me a message. "Corinna, Donald said he's going to hang out with some friends alone for a bit, but he told me he'll definitely come see you alone this weekend and celebrate with you again. He said his birthday isn't complete without you. I'm really the security guard for your relationship. Don't worry, I'll be there the whole time. I guarantee no other girls will get within 3 feet of him." She immediately sent a photo of Donald's back. He was wearing the gray sweater I'd given him, standing by the private room window on the phone. His fingers were long, clean, with distinct